Okay, welcome everyone to another exciting Saturday night Vectrex in the dark. I am your host in the dark, Mark W. Let's put on the lights a little bit just so you can see me for now. Hi. And I have beside me my sometimes co-host, Mr. Bob.
Hello.
Make sure you talk nicely into the phone because we are not wearing headsets. So speak up fairly loud. All right, so yeah, this is my our monthly stream that we do every first Saturday of the month, in which we play Vectrex games because Vectrex is awesome. What I try to do generally is have a theme, like original games only or homebrew games, and so on and so on. Tonight's agenda is going to be Vectrex Academy games. Now, what the heck is that? Well, if you're into the Vectrex scene, you probably know what that means. But if you're not, you probably don't know what that means. But let me show you this, my web browser, real quick. There is a professor, Per Johannsen, which you can see here. Hopefully, you can see that. Yeah, and he works in a university called Pforzheim University in Germany. And he teaches a class on Vectrex programming. So I don't know if that's the title of the class. I think it's something just like programming for 8-bit consoles or something like that. But what he does is he has his students create Vectrex games. And also he creates his own. So we're going to focus on those games today. It's possible we might play other things as well, but that's going to be the main focus. And hello, Mr. Ryan. Ryan says, what is Klingon for it's been a while? Making nerd jokes as usual. So yeah, we're gonna play Mr. Johannsen's games, which you see here. I've played Vecman before, and that's a really nice and well polished game. But we're also gonna go through what he has. He has them organized by like semester or year or something like that, and some of the older pages he has are taken down, but he still keeps some. He still keeps the last few years up. So what we're looking at here is the year 2019. So we're going to go through some of these student games from 2019, as well as 2020, 2021, and you guessed it, 2022. I'm trying to keep, and you should probably also keep expectations fairly low, because these are, students are busy and they don't have a ton of experience, and, they're probably just cranking out whatever they could get done as fast as possible. But hey, maybe we'll get surprised. And I think that the professor himself probably has some good games here, because again, I know Vecman is good, and Gyrostronomy as well as Gyroastrology are based on Gyrus, which is a classic arcade game I used to play for Commodore, and I really want to try that. So basically, we're gonna kind of play it by ear. We don't have to go through like 1 year all at a time. We don't have to. What I'm thinking about doing is kind of going in chronological order, and maybe punctuating moments of boredom with him. Why don't we load up a game from Professor Johannsen, because his are probably the best. But hey, I don't know. It could be these games are actually all awesome. I really don't know. I haven't played any of them again except for Vecman. By the way, if you're in the chat, please say hi if you want to. You don't have to. And Solitaire Confinement, who's our buddy Ryan, he's one of our regulars. He says, my vote is you play Castle versus Castle. Okay, we can play that for sure. But why don't we turn off the web browser here and turn off the clock and pop in our multi-cart, which is loaded with all of these Vectrex Academy games. So bear with me a moment as I pop in the old Vec Multi, which is a really cool device if you have a Vectrex, by the way. You can pop in an SD card and put in any ROMs you want, essentially. One last thing I forgot to mention is I like to do what I call a Merry Vecmas unboxing, in which I unbox live and then usually play with immediately. Not always, though. A package that I ordered a while ago. So I had this obsession since like the last 2 years or so of just getting tons of Vectrex stuff, and there's always been all these boxes to open. I decided to save a bunch of them. So what I've been doing all this year since the revival of this stream is each time I'm opening one of these boxes, and I do have one of those again to open tonight when we have the Vectrex Caroler made by, I think, Chris Binary Star. When he pops up and starts singing, that means it's time to do the unboxing. But for now, we're just going to start playing some games. So let's get into it. And by the way, we can always pop in some overlays. I don't have any of the overlays for these games, although you can see when I was browsing the pages, it looks like the professor has his students design the overlays always, because none of the games did not have overlays. So that's kind of cool, but it's just an image file. I can't print an overlay easily, although I wouldn't mind experimenting with doing that sometime. But anyway, enough babbling. Let's see. I have them ordered by year. The 0 is just a prefix that I was experimenting with. Doesn't matter. Everything with Pierre means it was made by the professor. So you can see these games were made by the professor. So we have, Gyrostral. It looks like I'm missing one of them. Oh, I got them. Okay. Anyway, otherwise they're organized by year for the students. Ryan requested Castle versus Castle, so I'll give that a try. And Solitary Confinement, aka Ryan, says they actually made overlays. Oh, never mind, they're not physical. Yeah, they just had the image file. It's possible that they actually printed them at the university. I don't know, but I don't have them. So for our intents and purposes, they might as well not exist, at least for tonight. Unfortunately, because the names get truncated, I don't know which of these two we see on the screen is Castle versus Castle. There's Castle. There's another one with Castle in the name, so we could just try them both, I suppose. Why don't we slap in?
Probably the second one because V.
All right, that's a good point, Rob Bob. So why don't we slap in a random overlay just to add some color? I'm gonna grab one from my handy overlay binder here that I have on the side. And I'm going to grab, just for the heck of it, this Cube Quest, which is, you're probably not seeing the color as it truly is because it has this colored LED light, but it's like a purplish wave. So let's pop that in.
You can see it on the
Now you can see it, yeah. Now you can tell the color. And let's load it. I don't know if any of these are two-player or not, by the way. You know what we should do, actually? There's this little bit of a blurb and such about each game. So let's go back to the browser. Before we play each game, we can check it out in the browser. Kind of get a sense of the instructions or how it plays or whatever. So Castle versus Castle's right here. This is a project completed game, by the way. Some of them are kind of like just in beta testing or just a proof of concept or whatever. But this is what it looks like. This is concept art and screenshots. Okay. All right, this page doesn't actually tell us a heck of a lot, but it is a strategy action game. And it says, please see game manual. Oh, look at that. We got a game manual right here. Hopefully you can see it. Let me see. Kind of see it.
Guess they make manuals too.
Yeah. Let me try to slide this over so you can see a little bit. All right, so let's give them the manual real quick. Prologue. As one of the last of your kind, you must try to destroy your opponent and take his fortress. But loyal allies will help you on your mission and join you in battle. But be careful, the enemy will take every chance to take your fortress. Player. As a big player, you have the opportunity to play. Bob's laughing at the not so great translation, I guess. Yeah, these were German students, and they probably
big player.
they probably don't have amazing English. Well, no, they probably all learned English in that country, but not perfect English. Enemy, the enemy. Oh, whatever. A big player, you have the opportunity to play an active part in the battle for the fortresses and control everything. Enemies, the enemy never sleeps and defends his fortress to the blood. So now he also wants to storm your castle. Have fun storming the castle. Friends. Loyal friends help you in your battle and defend your fortress. They also want to destroy the enemy and see the enemy bulwark burn. Vulnerable for enemies. Towers. Opposing towers violently defend the entrances to their castle, but your towers will help you defend your fortress. Towers invulnerable for all. Teams. There are two teams. Team 1 is marked by a point in the middle, and Team 2 is marked by an empty body.
Empty body?
Abilities. You can move in 8 directions, move in all 4 directions, and move in all 4 diagonal. If an opponent dies, he loses an energy point that you can collect to become stronger. Fly over it to collect the points, but hurry, they'll disappear. Increases the maximum range of your shots when you shoot slow. Energy points that recharge your EMP ability. Increases the size and power of your figure. In the end, basically, we really want to get these energy points that they leave when they die. You can shoot enemies with projectiles. That's okay. We got to pay attention to the buttons here, by the way. We got button 1 is to shoot.
Well, I think it said at the top.
Hmm?
I think it said at the top.
At the top?
Yeah, the first page.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, 1 is to shoot. So this is actually a little different. Most Vectrex games, they make your main action button the 4th button. But this one looks like it's probably button 1. So we got shoot, shield, EMP, and boost. Okay. It's a 4-button game. Not too many games are 4-button on Vectrex, but this is one of them. Alright, so, think it's enough to just go for it at this point?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just do
Is
this.
this 2-player?
I did not mention that, I don't think. Wow. This looks pretty detailed. I'm surprised. Alright, so this is by one of the students, and his name, by the way, is Michael Richter. Okay. So let's take that browser out of my face. And start playing, I guess. So remember, it's 1. We can take turns, by the way. Me and Rob, we got 1 is shoot, 2 is shield, 3 is EMP, which is probably like a blast that disables stuff or something. And 4 is, what was 4?
I forgot. Boost.
Boost, yeah. So let's get back to the Vectrex that doesn't show anything on the screen because we took so long, I guess. What happened here? Okay. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? Oh, okay. So Ryan asks, have you ever actually shown a Vectrex controller on screen? Do I have an original one over here? I do. So I usually use these kind of homemade ones that a guy named Victor Marlin made. Sometimes I use the original. But let me show you, Ryan, because you're not sure what it looks like. Here it is. It's actually quite nice, except the buttons tend to stick, but that's another story. But it has this analog stick right here, and the 4 buttons in a row. And that's pretty much it. You just hold it kind of like an arcade style, and it's rather cool. But yeah, they do tend to have a problem with the button sticking, and some people find the joystick gets very loose, I think. But my joysticks have been fine so far. Alright, that said, let's play Castle versus Castle. Nope, I loaded Dino Runner by mistake. Okay.
Okay, we want to play that.
That's the Google Chrome game, I think. Did not look? It's not even on the screen here. I must have hit something different. I don't know. Button 3. There we go. Okay, let's actually, can we play 2-player? I think we can.
Oh, we can.
All right, let's do it. And there are multiple games or no? No, it doesn't seem like. All right, ready?
Yep.
Level 1, Hero 1. Are you controlling anything?
I'm not pressing anything right now.
Okay, I think it's only 1 player, but
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Was that me? No.
Okay. So let's kill this guy or something. All right, killed him.
So it's just you playing. Okay.
I guess I think that guy on the bottom is my friend. What am I trying to do here, though?
Storm the castle, I think.
I'm like in there, but what do I do now? Oh, I
level
touched
2.
that dot and I killed it.
No, yeah, level 2.
Yeah.
Okay. What do your friends do?
All right, let's kill it. Gotta go around the wall. Let me put up the chat. And Ryan says those look good. Thank you for showing. Cool. Oh, wow. I think I died. Now what?
There. Now you come back.
Haven't come back yet. And now there I am. Gotta get the guys without dots in the center. Those are the bad guys. Oh yeah, you gotta pick up the dots when you kill them, like it's. Mm-hmm. Let's try what was 2 again? Shield? I don't have it. Oh, there we go.
I have to hold it down, I think.
Yeah, it looks like you have to hold down the shield.
I don't know why I keep the option for 2 players.
Wait, the dots are my friends, right? I'm trying to kill them.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try the boost. Oh, I'm dead.
The castle shot you.
Yeah. Shield. Well, the boost seems to be like you just go fast. That seems nice. Do you have a limit to it?
Probably.
Let's go. Let's rush it. Yeah.
Maybe you can just do that. for the earlier levels.
Get back here. This thing's invincible or something.
Take the dot.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember the dots. Connect the dots. La 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 la. I think I died. It says level 0 now.
0.
Yeah, right. It could be that my Vectrex display is still not quite perfect, so it could be related to that. Like, the vectors don't all draw perfectly. Wait, so it looks like I lost 1 life, and no, I lost a few lives, I guess. I died a few times. I'm playing a new game, essentially. Do you want to try it, Rob?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to hand it over to you right now. Let's get underneath that cable. There you go.
What are the buttons?
So shoot, run fast. One of them's a shield and one of them's an EMP.
I don't know what the EMP does.
I don't know exactly either. Generally, EMPs are like disable electric things, destroy shields, destroy ray guns. I don't know what it would be in this thing.
Destroy anything electricity related.
Exactly.
You can just go past it.
Yeah, it looks like you can just rush them. It probably gets hard enough, though, that tactic doesn't work eventually, but... Okay, it seems to be the way to go so far.
I'm not getting any points. Oh,
you died.
The castle shot.
Yeah.
Come back. I don't get points for killing them, though, if I do that.
If you what? Oh, if you rush.
Oh.
Yeah, then you can't get those little dots that they drop.
Yeah.
If it matters.
I think it gives you points.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm not gonna say this is an awesome game, but I think it's cool. It's cool that a student made it.
What? Did I die? I don't know.
And Ryan says, your channel says, Rob Bob, why are you dead naming Stovetop? Oh, come on, Ryan.
Can't even change my name for like a few weeks.
He just changed his Discord name to Stovetop Steve. We're still sticking with the Rob Bob for the streaming purposes.
The story behind that name is...
What is the story?
So I was just on a call with my friends, and I was like, I should change my name or profile picture or something, because I haven't changed that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm playing Team Fortress 2, and I see some guy named Stovetop Steve, so I decided to steal his name.
Okay. Stovetop Steve.
So it's...
He's a man of many names.
Yeah.
Rob Bob, Stovetop Steve.
So it's not even...
Hey, that guy.
That guy.
Come here, boy.
Yeah.
Guy who's way too tall for his age. He's just a hair under 6 feet at this point, and he's only 14.
What? Should have crashed into that. What?
You should try 2 and 3, because there's a shield and EMP. Whoa.
Oh, what?
Which one was that big one?
That's the EMP. That just kill them. That just kills them.
Wow, that's cool.
That's probably limited.
Victory!
Victory.
All castles are
I
conquered.
didn't get many points.
He won. He beat the game.
I beat the game.
Victory! Good job, Rob Bob. You've beaten the game. All right.
Now herd 2.
I think I'm gonna
Whatever that means.
kill the game now. Unless you want to keep playing.
No.
All right. So that was a little bit of castle versus castle. That's cool. Any other suggestions, guys? I'll pull up the browser again. Shall we stick with the 2019 games, or do one of the professor's games? Let's pull up the browser. So let's stick with the 2019 game. So we have Fencing Simulator, Daisyland, Unknown, Pirates. Should we try Donkey Kong? I like how they didn't even pretend to like change the name. Like, they could have called it Conky Dong. That's what I like to call it. But it's called Donkey Kong. I wouldn't expect it to be a great port of Donkey Kong, but Ryan said I would give that student a D. No, you can't give it that. Come on. Do you know how hard it is to learn to program on an ancient computer, especially when in a university setting, they're not teaching you much of this old stuff in general. Like, the mainstream programming courses are not teaching you how to work with tight CPU and memory constraints.
Yeah, there's no point in learning that really nowadays.
Generally, yeah. But I think it's impressive that if you can make anything that works. But I think I'm going to load Donkey Kong if there's no other suggestions. So let's go with that.
Controller.
Turn off the browser. Thank you for passing me the controller. Donkey Kong, number 2. Again, it's like they didn't even pretend to want
to change the name. They should have added Vex somewhere in there.
Vector Kong.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Maybe because I didn't press a button in time.
Alright.
Press launch. I don't have a launch button. Alright.
Press the launch button.
To start the adventure. Level 1. Wait, this is not
this. Is not Donkey Kong.
Okay, I must have loaded the wrong one. Number 2, right? Donkey
Kong.
Okay. Wait, what?
What?
What's happening here?
There's only like the bottom.
Am I on a trampoline? This is not Donkey Kong. I have to touch the arrow?
Huh?
Okay.
I like this music.
I'm going to turn down the Vectrex a little bit. Oh, I died. I was dying all that time. Let me try again.
That's supposed to touch
to
the
go
arrow.
over the arrow, yeah.
You're on a trampoline.
Can I jump higher? No.
No, you should read the manual.
Oh, yeah. We do have these manuals.
This is what happens if you don't read the manual.
Oh, you have to read them. All right, let's make this thing shut up for a moment. Okay, I'm going to read. We're going to RTFM, as they used to say. What do you give that student, Ryan, if you gave the last one to do? All right, Donkey Kong. Can you guys see this? Yeah, it looks like it's okay. All right, synopsis. Donkey Kong clone. I beg to differ. It doesn't look like this, though. Like, we only had, like, the first 2 levels or something? I don't know. Let me read the PDF.
It might just not work.
That could be the case. Donkey Kong. Game controls. 3 does nothing, 4 does nothing, 2 does nothing, and 1 does nothing. Okay.
None of them do anything.
Okay. And the joystick is to move left, right, up, and down. The game can be played with 2 players. The first player starts the game. After his dead, it's the second player's turn. Option selection. The player selects the number of respawns for the game. Maximum is 5. The player starts on the lowest level. The goal is to collect all the sweets in the game and reach the top level. To do this, the player needs to climb the levels and dodge arrows. Whatever else is important. After reaching a specific level, the player obtains a temporary shield which will protect the player against all arrows. Okay. That's pretty much all we got to work with. Alright,
Okay.
could just be it's buggy or something. But let's give it another shot. Maybe we can figure it out. And, yeah, let's go, I guess. Okay, so we're getting these sweets. We're automatically jumping. We have to jump over these stationary arrows, apparently. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, I did it. Now what? Okay.
Wait. Do you think you can only load a certain amount of levels at a time?
What?
I don't know.
What the hell's going on? I think this is buggy. It's the only
Yeah, I don't
explanation.
think this works very well.
Okay, we're going to skip Donkey Kong. All right, then. Shall we head back to the browser and pick something? All right, let's go and pick something that works, hopefully. Not you. 2019. How about Dino Runner? We saw that worked.
Okay.
I think it's basically that Google Chrome thing. You jump over enemies and consume power-ups. Maybe it's not quite the same because it says you can shoot fireballs. You don't shoot fireballs in Google Chrome. You are a crazy dino that loves to run and eat tasty snacks. Who doesn't like those things? Your road to infinite food is plastered by many enemies, mostly cactuses. Whenever you eat a snack, you gain the ability to shoot a fireball. The goal is to survive as long as possible. This is by Hoyd, a senior software engineer. A PDF probably says the same basic thing.
Looks like it's a template or something that they all use.
Yes. Okay, we're just using 1 to shoot fireball and 4 to... Why would you make the buttons 1 and 4 and 2 to 3 do nothing? Well, students. Okay, you are a T-Rex, period, that can spit fireball. You also love to run, but there are evil moving robots and UFOs. They didn't mention robots and UFOs before. Like, yeah, you know, there's some enemies. That's pretty much just cactuses. Oh, by the way, there's robots, evil moving robots, and UFOs.
I was hoping for stationary robots.
All right, why don't we just go? It's 1 is to shoot fireball, and 4 is to jump.
Should have been 3 and 4.
Yeah, I agree. All I'm thinking is what is Mark making his Vectrex game? That's a good question, Ryan. When am I indeed? All right, let's play some Dino Runner.
Can have 2 players, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can fix my video a little bit. I'm always doing that. All right, let's try Dino Runner. Oh, not 50. Okay. There's an evil robot and a pineapple. Oh, no, it's a cactus.
Wait. You can... What?
I got hit by a pineapple. Oh. Wait a minute. I shot a fireball that went over the robot's head.
Maybe there's other stuff. Or you can duck.
But you can't shoot when you're ducking.
You're supposed to be looping the thing.
Ah, game over. Enemy killed 0. That's terrible. Let me try again. What am I missing here?
The robots. You're missing them.
I'm missing the robot.
Maybe more stuff.
What did it say it would give you a fireball? It said something. It feels like I can shoot infinitely, but it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, I ran out. So we got a cactus and a robot. Where's the UFOs? I don't know.
I think the UFOs probably come later, maybe.
Probably. Oh, is it when I get those pineapple things?
Are those
something at the meter, something at the bottom.
Is that your? Can you shoot fireball?
No, I can't now. Maybe that's like hits taken or something. So it's probably bad. Let me try again though.
Test it and see if you die.
Yeah. I think those are my fireballs, yeah.
Okay.
So those are the things I eat.
Those are the snacks.
Those are Scooby snacks, yeah. I'm really...
There's nothing to shoot.
It's really strange that the fireballs go over their heads. And then when you scroll back to the left, it should reset things. Like all the enemies are in food or whatever stays in the same place when you wrap around.
Looks like it's just one robot that just constantly is wrapping around.
Well, there's supposed to be UFOs too, so I must have to progress to that point.
Maybe when you max out on snacks.
If you go past the pineapple or whatever it is, cactus, you cannot go back to the left. It's too late. Oh, I died.
Ah.
I think.
Yeah.
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
Here you go. Ryan asks, and you said can't duck and shoot. That's correct. You cannot duck and shoot.
We can duck and jump. You can duck, jump, and then shoot.
I have to turn down that music when it hits the high notes. It's like piercing.
Oh, I gotta get used to this.
Oh, you did it!
I ducked and I shot. That's all I did.
I tried it like 3 times. Maybe you had no ammo
out.
at the time.
Maybe
I was still figuring out how the ammo works.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good to know.
Let's try this. Now that I'm an expert.
Now that you're an expert robot killer.
Level
Hey,
2.
You beat levels by killing the robot.
Oh, that's 2.
Now it's getting interesting, and they move at different speeds, so it's actually a challenge.
Ah.
Okay, that's something. Alright, now I gotta give it a try. May I? No?
Yeah, they went back to level 1.
Ah. Level 2.
Move.
I'm dead.
It gets really difficult fast.
Let me try again.
And they respawn instantly.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, level 3.
Level 3. That one looks different.
That one's skinnier, I think. Oh. Oh. I'll give it another try.
Try one more time.
One more time, and then we'll move on to the next game. So I say after this, we try a game by the professor. And I will find a random, different overlay, because why not? Oh. It almost sounds like a melody I know, but I can't place it.
Level 3. Oh. The different looking electric motors.
Okay. The game crashed, I think it went.
Oh.
You loaded something else. Hold on.
I think the game crashed.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to grab the pole position overlay, because why not? And let's play a game by the professor. Professor Johannsen. I would love to be in his class or do any kind of class like that, but alas, I am past my college years and I'm not in Germany. Two minor details.
You have to work on your German.
I do. I did take 2 semesters of German, but I'm not very fluent. All right, so let's check out his page again. Let's see. Over to the maestro himself. We could just do Vecman, even though I know it. Want to do a little bit of Vecman?
Sure, Vecman.
All right, let's play a little Vecman. Have you seen Vecman?
I think so. It's just Pac-Man, but better.
And Ryan says not a single pinball game. Said, yeah, pinball is really not a thing on Vectrex except for that one mediocre game. All right.
That could be difficult to make.
Yeah. Let's do a little Vecman.
Vecman.
Cave Racer is not complete, Ryan, so we can't play it, unfortunately. There's not even like a beta on the site. So I actually have bought this one as well. I have a card of this from Pack Rat Games. But I'm just playing the ROM, because why not? So you can calibrate it, which is cool. Try to make it look right. 2 and 3 is to adjust. You want to get the Pac-Man guys right in the corners. And that's good when games have this kind of a feature, because, you know, all the video config, I'm always complaining about mine being a little off. It can vary between Vectrex and Vectrex as well, so. Pills, let's see. Yeah, those are definitely off.
Put them as off as possible.
Just to screw ourselves up. Alright. So this one has such a small game area, I'm gonna like maybe zoom in. Yeah. We can always play with that on the fly. Alright, let's play a little Vecman. Actually, would you like to go?
I'll
Give it a try. I played it.
What are the controls? Just stick? I guess just
By the way, you can adjust this first. Brightness and contrast. Do you want to try that? I think you're using the joystick. I don't know what Poti means. Maybe it means the joystick.
Okay,
No?
I'll just press start.
Right. Sorry, what were you asking?
Just the stick, right?
I believe so, yeah. Here we are. It's Vecman. It plays a lot different from Pac-Man, which I don't know if you've played much Pac-Man, Rob. So maybe you're not. You might not notice, but they're smaller mazes.
I didn't get that.
Everything's just kind of different. And there's a lot. As you progress, there's different elements that I can't remember, but the maze has weird things.
Yeah, I can tell that the maze is a lot smaller.
Right. And what I like is that he figured out how to deal with, you can't see the color, right? So you can't color the ghost blue like in the original Pac-Man. So, they have to look different, and he did a pretty good job of that. Let me get rid of this thing that says the stream's going to start at 9:30. It already started.
Why aren't people complaining about that?
I know. You would think they would complain. I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Classic theme right there.
This one only has 3 power pelts. And
oh yeah, it has very few dots, that's right.
And more ghosts.
What I found in this game is it takes a very long time to ramp up in difficulty, so the game can take a while. I'm okay with that though. I think this is a really cool game actually. And if Mr. Johannsen's other games are this good, I haven't played any of the others, then that's some good stuff we're going to try out soon. Hopefully I'm not, assuming too much, or expecting too much. But I'm hoping for the best.
And did you get the power pellet? Okay.
Yeah, that's part of in Pac-Man, that's always been part of
I never realized that.
What you need to do to complete the level. And Ryan says less flickery than the 2600 pack. Oh, sure, yeah.
This one feels even small.
The Atari 2600 Pac-Man is notoriously not good. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. There's one game called Get That Gold, and the character you control looks like Bounty Bob from Miner 2049er.
Oh, the fireworks.
Fireworks going off, or somebody just shot a gun. Hopefully the fireworks. Oh, careful. It's a quiet night tonight. I guess it's just Ryan and Brandon watching. Thank you for joining, guys. But I did not share with the Facebook group, so maybe I'll do that while Rob Bob plays. It's a Vectrex Facebook group. Needs to know. I wonder if there's any reason why he made made it so small. Like and it might just be because larger mazes occur later, and he doesn't want to adjust the scale, right? Mm. So he makes these early levels just look really small. Is my arm in the way?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Get trapped. I think I'll stop after this level.
Okay.
Screw it.
You died anyway.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I thought I had more lives.
Okay. So that's a little bit of Vecman. Thank you for playing, Rob. Look at the names: Trexy, Trappy, Fuzzy, Dummy, and Looney. That's fine.
Too bad they don't look different.
All right, so let's kill that. It would be cool if it looked a little different, but that's okay.
You should have some color.
All right, back to the browser. Let's see. So Ryan mentioned Get That Gold looks interesting. Is that in 2019 or a different one? Maybe that's in a different year. Here we go. To get the beer and get the gold. Wow. I don't know. I mean, if I had to choose between getting gold or getting beer, it would be a tough choice. But let's go to 2021 and try.
Well, if you get gold, you can buy a lot of beer.
It's like an exact scene from The
The
Simpsons.
with
Hey,
Peanut.
yes. It says something like $20 can buy many.
Explain how.
Explain how. He's like
Money
talking to
can be
himself.
exchanged for goods and
Yes,
services.
you know, I guess it became kind of a meme. All right, so let's check out the Get That Gold synopsis and such. Project completed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a Miner 2049er clone. That's cool. You play Bob the Miner, and you have to explore abandoned mines. Am I showing this correctly? Yes. In the mines, live dangerous creatures, which you must avoid. Live dangerous creatures. Be careful, there might be traps. Use the joystick to walk around and explore the mine. If you encounter a ladder, you can move up or down. Use one to let on your controller to let Bob jump. If you touch one of the monsters, Bob will be moved back to the starting position. In the mine, you will find various objects which were left behind by previous miners a long time ago. If you collect them, the monsters will turn happy for a few seconds. If you touch them during that time, they will disappear and stop bothering you. It's a nice way to say that you kill them. All right, it looks yeah, it sounds like it's Miner 2049. That'd be impressive for Vectrex. I'm happy to try it, but I can't imagine it's quite like the original. All right, so let's remove the browser and get into Get That Gold.
Probably to adjust the camera.
Hmm?
Zoomed in.
Sorry?
Wasn't it zoomed in?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I zoomed in for Vecman, so let's zoom out again. Get That Gold. And it resets the system. It happens sometimes with the Vec Multi. I don't know what's up with that.
Vectrex.
Oops, I'll always get the beer. I hit number 3. It looks like it would be, yeah.
Maybe it's number 4.
Okay, I hit 4 that time. And yeah, there's something weird about the Vec Multi. It doesn't always select what I choose unless I'm smoking something. I guess we're right into the game. Let's get this bony fish thing. And then we'll kill guys? Yeah, we can kill them.
They're happy now. Is it a shovel?
Kind of not. Yeah.
It's not very aligned.
Yeah. It might be my bad, but I can't really tell what's happening.
I think you're jumping under the platforms. Like if you jump under the platforms, I think you're on that platform right now.
And it kind of just appears as you walk, but only sometimes, so that's very confusing.
Wait, so there?
The platform draws under you as you go sometimes.
I think the blue is above where it is. I think it's not. That doesn't make sense. It's weird. Like if you jump right there, you can get on it, probably. Oh, and then go to the left. And go to the left again. But jump.
Alright, I think this means I have to really make a concerted effort at fixing my display. I think that's part of the issue. Like my vectors don't all draw perfectly. I don't know. You think it would handle it better than this, though? I don't know. It's like I have no idea what's going on here. Ryan says he's failing all these kids. Alright, I don't think this is playable. I don't know if it's my display or not, but in any case, it's not playable. You want to give it a try? You want to reset it, or?
I mean, no. Or maybe if you reset it, it would be better.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
Keep resetting. And Get That Gold at number 3.
Does that look better?
No, it looks the same.
Yeah, no, it looks the same.
Hey, you're doing something. Try jumping straight up when you're on the left.
The platforms are not accurate to where they are.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure if that's my video being... I mean, it just seems way too off, though. So, I don't know.
It wasn't like this for any other games.
Yeah, but... it's hard to say. And Ryan likes the character design, though, he says.
We need the shovel.
I think that's just one of those things that makes the enemies vulnerable. Alright, this isn't really playable.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip this game. Shall we get to jump right into get the beer?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna get the beer. Get the beer. Drunkenness 0. Should we check the manual? I think we should. You shouldn't need a manual about drinking beer, but here we are. Get the beer. It's a jump and run game. See the manual. Here's the manual. Get the beer. Okay, the controls are 1 is to start a new game when in high score screen. Okay. So, I'm probably stating the obvious, but you shouldn't need to have this weird, very specific case just for one button. Just make the one action button that you're using do the same function. So this is kind of like what we call in software design, user experience. But it's fine. We're talking to students just trying to get their project done, and they're probably not thinking about little details like that. Single player game, no specific game options. Is select thrown out of his favorite pub. The drunkard can only think about one thing: beer. Help him to stay alive and hydrated. Player is able to move left, right, and jump. Button 1. I thought it said button 4.
These students should have us playtest these.
Yeah. So it actually contradicted whether it's button 4 or 1 to jump. I guess I'll figure it out. He has to be moved to the beer as fast as possible to complete a level. If all levels are cleared, difficulty increases. Whatever else is important, the lives are for all difficulties and levels, so pay attention. Be careful with moving platforms. The drunkard might lose contact. There are no points. Only level difficulty and time are important. The goal is to clear as many levels and difficulties as fast as possible. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's get into it.
Get as drunk as possible, as fast as possible.
Exactly. Just like in real life. Okay, let's get drunk. Alright, let's, like I said, get drunk. Press 1. Looks like shutter speed needs to... no, it's okay. Shoot. Alright, let's see. It is 4 to jump, not 1. We got a big beer belly. That's funny. Maybe I'm pregnant, actually. Uh-oh. Okay, I fell pretty high, but it didn't seem to matter. I guess as long as I don't fall to the bottom, probably I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that beer up there. Hooray! Oh, it didn't increase our drunkenness, though. Huh. Do I have to go faster to get drunk?
Maybe.
Don't. This isn't actually bad. If a little more, could use a little more polish, but
You're not drunk yet?
yeah, I'm not getting any drunkenness. I don't know why. Maybe you have to complete a certain number of levels before you get drunk. Ryan says I like the beer gut and how his leg juts out when he jumps in. The leg thing is pretty funny. Okay, we're supposed to jump to the left.
What?
Maybe
we can loop around.
Yeah. Oh, but I can't get to that. Maybe from here. Oh yeah. I just chickened out and moved back. There we go. Oh.
What?
Oh, I'm dead.
I fell too far.
Okay.
Sub lives left. Okay, so it's not falling off the screen. It's just falling too far.
Yes. Oh.
Ah.
I thought I landed on it, but I guess not. Gonna be like directly above it, probably. Okay, do we try jumping to leap
I think so.
wrap around? I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, live lost for getting the beer.
Died twice.
Nobody ever died from drinking.
No. No one ever got liver cirrhosis.
we shouldn't joke about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you lost a new record.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it. Bob's getting drunk for the first time now.
Not 21, but that's okay.
If you ever, this is a lesson. If you drink too much beer, first of all, you're going to get a beer gut like that. And then you're going to start needing beer so badly, you're going to jump on these crazy platforms that you fall through half the time. And that's not a
Or
good
made
scene.
by some college kid in Germany.
Yep. Ryan said this one is cool. All right, cool. Yeah, it's got a good heart. I don't understand the drunkenness though, and why I died when I got the beer that time. But otherwise, it's kind of cool. It is interesting. I've seen a lot. It seems like a relatively high number of platformers among these students' designs. I guess, being young whippersnappers, you tend to think of, Mario as it's kind of like your go-to quintessential game, probably. The college students today probably grew up with Wii, and most of them anyway, and probably played like the Mario games and stuff. Okay. That's enough of eat the beer, drink the beer, whatever it is.
Eat the beer.
Chew the beer.
Eat the cup.
Gargle the beer. All right, why don't we switch overlays just for fun?
Okay.
Where's our friend Alan McClellan? He used to join every stream, and I have some of his overlay designs. He likes these kind of gradient things, and he just designed them and somebody else sells them. This one is it kind of has like a reddish bullseye, and has a gradient that goes to orange, yellow on the outside. So I thought I would just switch to that for fun.
That could be good for the asteroids game with the sun in the middle.
Oh yeah, Space War. And similar games. All right, let's jump to the browser like we do, and pick a game. What do you think, guys in the audience? Mr. Ryan has chimed in a couple times. I'll just pick something if you guys aren't sure. We got 2019. Let's jump to 2022 because why not? Let's see the most current.
Ones.
Yes, the most
What's the most
recent.
high-tech?
We have Space Shooter, Vectrex it.
Play teaching example.
Teaching example. I did not download that because it's unfinished work.
I don't think.
Bubble Splitter. Let's pick one of these games, Hub. And Ryan said, by the way, yeah, I would think our age would think arcade, they would think console. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Alright, we'll start with Space Shooter. It's a beta release. Oh, Ryan said, I thought I saw a Cave Flyer game. Well, there was... Here, let me find... If you're talking about this game, Cave Racer, that is an unfinished project, and it doesn't have the download. Like even it doesn't even have like a test download that I can get. It's an early alpha prototype, so he doesn't even think it's ready for anybody
Public
to play
usage.
with. Yeah, basically. Why don't we jump to Space Shooter?
That bad.
Well, it's just not ready.
Not bad. Just hasn't been made good yet.
Exactly. Alright, let's check out Space Shooter. Synopsis. Bottom of the screen shooter with different upgrades, enemies, and levels. Alright, probably something like Space Invader, but with, power-ups or something. Okay, spaceship can be moved left, right, to the end of the screen, up and down, up within a limit with the joystick. Spaceship will shoot automatically upwards. Okay, so you don't even have to press the button to shoot.
Sure.
Power-ups, life, and upgrade will automatically upgrade player. Power-up upgrade will upgrade the ship. Power-up shield can be used with button 1. Power-up destroy can be used with button 2. 3 and 4 is not used. So we're using 1 for shield and 2 for destroy. So I guess destroy, I would imagine it blasts everything on the screen or something like that. Player has 3 lives. Every time the player hits a meteorite or enemy, a life is lost. Okay. Shooting a meteorite will give the player points. The lower the meteorite comes, the higher the points earned. This is intended to encourage the player to play more risky. The score will be shown after a level / wave, but not while the game runs. And that might sound ridiculous, but that could actually be a performance booster. If you're drawing, this is a very, especially by today's standards, a very low-end machine. And just the fact that you're drawing the score on the screen means that you can draw less otherwise. Or alternatively, you could phrase it like it means you have to optimize your game better just to display the score. It sounds ridiculous, but that is kind of true. And let's jump into that game. Space shooter. Do we have sound here? What's going on? Oh, there we go. It's a Pac-Man theme. Something like it.
Just on loop.
Yeah. Alright. We're using only buttons 1 and 2. That's a pretty cool intro. I like that. Zoom in, zoom out, I guess. So it said it auto shoot, but here I am not shooting.
What? What?
Okay, I have to press 4 to shoot. That is weird because
over.
It said I only use buttons 1 and 2, and that you auto shoot, and yet I have to press 4 to shoot. So that's interesting. All right, let's do it. It could be maybe in an early design he wanted to make it so you auto shoot, and then he found it maybe it was not too challenging or something like that. So he added.
Maybe it's harder to get the points from the asteroids getting lower.
Yeah, you can. That's true. Yeah. So Robot's saying is they mentioned that you get more points if you wait till the asteroids are lower or the meteorites are lower. If you have an auto fire on, that would be kind of awkward. You have to kind of be a little bit off to the side, and then you would move over. So, in any case, it seems like they just decided to disable auto fire.
What's the difference between asteroids and meteor? I don't know. Is there a difference?
I don't know the specifics offhand, but I think basically meteorites are definitely a lot smaller. I'll have to look it up. I used to know details like that. You used to be the astronomy geek.
Yeah.
When you were very young.
I was really little.
I'm just looking how it looks on the screen. I wonder if I can play with that. Let's see what if we do 50 frames a second, will it look better? Or will I ruin everything in the process?
An enemy ship.
Alright, let's just play. This guy is boring. He doesn't really hurt you. You can just fire a lot. Look at that.
You did it.
And Ryan says, I think it in space versus in a...
So...
space versus...
asteroids versus meteor.
Okay, that could be it. Okay, there's an upgrade. Look at that. You can go up a little, it said, but no, that's not actually true. It's probably another thing that they changed.
Maybe they just didn't have time to put it in.
Could be. Yeah, it could be that, there was a... maybe they wrote the manual first, and then as they ran into limitations, any kind of issues, either design-wise or technically, they changed things but forgot to update the manual. Being a software engineer, I know that we try to document things, but it's so difficult to keep everything up to date. Right. I'm not going to care too much about points really right now. I'm just going to see how long it can last. I let one of them hit the bomb. Did I lose life for that?
I don't think so. It's 3.
It made like a boom.
Yeah, I heard that. Maybe it's like you lose points.
Maybe. Oh, they're going fast now. Look at that. And now it's suddenly starting to feel a little bit challenging. Oh, look at this guy.
Ooh. They have a health bar.
Yeah, all these bosses have.
That's cool.
Have one.
You don't
Another
see
one.
that. You don't see that often in these old games, old systems. I mean,
I think in Vector Blade they had this kind of thing too. I don't remember if you were here for Vector Blade.
I don't remember what that is.
It's a game made by Malbin, who's like one of the gods of Vectrex programming. and he made a port of an Amiga game I had never heard of called something Blade. I can't remember what it's originally called, but he called it the Vectrex version, Vector Blade. And it's a really advanced game for Vectrex for sure. You can collect gold or money, and you go to stores and buy different weapons and stuff like that. The basic gameplay is something like this, but it's more advanced. I did lose a life when I hit the bottom. I lost another life. Okay. I guess I gotta get with the program here. Up to 12. Oh look, I got something.
Power.
Can you read what Ryan said?
You said, wow, I had no idea Vectrex was Milton Bradley.
But yeah, it was originally a company called GCE, which you might not have heard of, but eventually Milton Bradley bought them, or bought the Vectrex from them. And then soon after, the big video game crash of '83 happened, and Vectrex had to kind of get put to, what's the phrase, put to pasture. Oh, I'm dead. Game over.
Dude.
Would you like to try this one or not?
Yeah, try it.
All right. Well, Bob's going to try it. You're going for the maximum points.
I like how they have the easy level to like try to teach you how to play the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then it gets hard, not too slow.
Mm-hmm. It actually is pretty good. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I did.
It's one of the things I would expect a newbie student, again, talking about kind of like design-wise, would probably get wrong. Like, you can make a game. It's difficult to make a game like have the right ramp up of difficulty. It could be too easy to begin with, too hard. And also, when you're intimately familiar with your program, of any kind of program, it's very easy to overestimate the user of it.
Yeah.
Could be a game or anything else. Like, what do you mean? It's so simple. You just go blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, you just did 20 steps that were intuitive because you made the thing. But they might be hung up on step 1 or step 3.
Oh, I did. I got hit to get that extra life. That extra... I'm gonna stop being so risky.
You're too risky. You're playing like a daredevil.
Do you get a shield or something?
We should call this game Space Potatoes. They look kind of like potatoes falling down. They have like the eyes and everything. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I think you're dead. Alright. And Ryan said, thank you for noticing that, Mark. It's like, yes, IT nerdlinger, that 1,000 steps seems logical to you, not a nurse using a program on the floor. Exactly. I mean, that's why... I'm going to make this lower for a second. I'm the dork programming things, right? We have people who are product managers, and we have what we tend to call UX designers. I'm at a big software shop, but we usually call it a tech company. But smaller companies don't always have UX. UX means user experience. So we actually have people, their whole job is to make it easy, plan out how to make it easy for the user. They call them UX designers or user experience designers. So they're very important because most of us dorks are like, what do you mean? You just do, like I said before, you just do these 20 steps. It's not a big deal. Anyway, what shall we do now? What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, look who showed up. All right. You know what that means. Our Vector Caroler is here. Thank you, Chris Binary Star, for making this program. That means it's time to do a Merry Vectmas unboxing. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. What could this possibly be from Vectrex? normally I'm unboxing games and overlays and things.
This is a giant overlay.
Okay, shut it up, you. Alright, I never know how to do this camera part. In this case, why don't we just try it like this? The Vectrex zapper says Ryan. Alright, I'm going to try to do this. Usually I fiddle with all my stuff here, and that takes a while to do. I'm just going to try making my laptop cam larger. And here we are. Yeah, this is something I ordered from the Vectrex store, who is actually Sean Kelly. And last time I opened half of the order. This is the other half. You had to ship them separately because this is something that would not fit in that package. So let's open it up. And if you have any guess what it might be, go ahead and guess. If Vectrexer was here, Chris Vectrexer, he would know, because he knows everything about Vectrex.
His name is Vectrexer.
He recently posted a picture of a room in his house where he has the 4 display. He has 4 Vectrexes and all these fancy lights and things, and the stands that they used to have in the stores, like the display stands. He has 4 of them. It's crazy cool. So I'm sorry, I should be showing the package. So this has it looks like a poster, right? Maybe it is a poster. And
That's what I thought it was.
I'm gonna turn up some lights a bit. Wow, it's bright. All right, so I've cut out the tape. Let's see what I can do here. Here it comes. Pop.
Well, I thought it was a poster.
It's actually not, but you'll see what it is.
It's 2 posters.
2 posters. So what this actually is something that's really cool. You can't unfortunately see it too well in its state. I'm just realizing that now. But this is a Vectrex wrap. You wrap it on your Vectrex. It's like a vinyl wrap to make it look cool. And I figured if I like the design of this one. I'm not a fan of a lot of the designs, but I like this one. It's from Mindstorm, the game that comes with the Vectrex built in. And yeah, I think again you can't really see it too well because it has this covering. I guess you peel it off and then sticky underneath or something like that. But as long as they've been showing things in the web browser, I can show what that looks like. Yeah, it looks kind of like an arcade cabinet, exactly, Ryan. So you can have this cool little arcade cabinet looking thing in front of you. So why don't I show what that looks like, since I can't really show you right now firsthand, unfortunately. Vectrex wrap. And somebody designed these a while ago, and then they were out of stock for a long time, and everybody was like, please show me, please make more. And eventually more were made, and Sean Kelly was selling them. But let me show you what it looks like on a complete, applied to a Vectrex. Looks really cool. This is basically a forearm thread on a tar gauge. And wow, I thought that looked so cool. I wanted to get one. But I'm not a fan of all the wraps in general. And especially it would be cool though if I get my multiple Vectrexes working. I basically have 4 of them and one of them works. But it'd be cool to have maybe different designs on them if eventually some of the other designs look appealing to me. So far this is the only one that looks too appealing to me, but eventually maybe more will be made. So I think this looks pretty sweet. It also, as you can see, has a thing for the controller. I'm less sold on wanting to use that one, but I might. But anyway, it looks really neat in my opinion. And that's what I have for tonight. Merry Vectmas unboxing. Usually I try to make it something I can play with immediately, and ideally it fits with the theme of the stream, but this one is just, it is what it is, right? So look, it looks pretty cool. I think it's awesome. And this is what it would look like if I didn't have that like paper covering over it. This is what it looks like before you apply it on the large sheet. So I think it's pretty awesome. And you can see it has these mines, as they look in Mindstorm, like that kind of Ninja Star looking guy and all that. So this is the forum thread about it on Atari Age, and so many people were like, wow, count me in and all that. So, yeah, there is one about Berserk 2, which that might be one I would like to get, but I think nobody's making it currently. Alright, so that's the unboxing for today. Let's get rid of the caroler and get right back into playing some games. Alright, yeah. What shall we play? Shall we go back to the Professor's games again?
Alright.
We're going to play a game by the Professor. Let's reset the machine. And let's see. Let's go to the web page again. And we could try. I'm excited to try one of these two games, Gyrostronomy or Gyrostrology. I think they're the same game, except one uses like astrological constellations to mark how you progress, and the other uses planet names. I know in the original Gyrus, which this is based on, it used planet names. Like it would say you're approaching Mars, you're approaching Jupiter, etc. Gyrostronomy. This looks really cool because I love Gyrus, the original game. Heed the warning of a horror mirror. One does not simply fly into the vortex. Its black holes are guarded by more than cyborgs. There is evil there that does not sleep, and the guardians are ever watchful. It is a barren spaceland, riddled with fire and ash and dust. Every flare you see is poisonous doom. Not with 10,000 ships could you do this. It is folly. Alright, let's check out the manual. Gyrostronomy. Dark have been my dreams of late. Well, this is like all about the atmosphere and stuff. When technology replaces thought, when superstition replaces faith, and when universes fall, will you believe in science or in magic? Magic for me. A timeless conflict, two ancient factions ever at war with each other. A powerful weapon fallen into the wrong hands. Reason abandoned for madness, an epic battle. A moment of utmost despair, and then a heroine rising. I almost want to say gastronomy. Gyrostronomy, a Vectrex Academy game. Dedicated to IO. Okay, I don't know if I want to get into all of this, because this is a lot for a game of Gyrus, essentially. Let's get into just basically the controls, and wow. I mean, I think this is cool that they went, Professor Johannsen went into all of this, but I don't want to get into it all right now. Greetings, Zarathustra. Press fire to activate gyroscope. I'll just get into the controls and go. We have one is abort level 1 and 2 are emergency escape, abort level, and reset gyroscope. So that means just like reset the whole game? I don't know if I want that. I could just press the reset button. Alright, whatever. And 3 and 4 are activate gyroscope and unleash hell.
So fire.
Basically fire and reset, I guess. Wow, look at all this crazy stuff. This is cool. I mean, I would love to have a physical manual with all this detail. That would be fun. But yeah, I don't want to read it right now. Back in my day, one of the cool things about when you would go to a store and buy a game, which was the only way you could do it mostly. I mean, of course, there was like BBS and things, but you would buy a game and like maybe you were riding in the car with your parents or something, and you would open the box and read the manual, and you would have these cool. It was like a cool anticipation before actually playing. That would be a cool manual to read beforehand. And Ryan says that is bad button placement. Okay, let's play though. Turn out the lights again, and here we go. Yeah, it plays that intro from Box Fugue like in Gyrus. Actually, I think Gyrus played the whole song. Greetings, Zarastro. Can't mean reset. Let me try it. 1 or 2 is reset. Maybe you have to actually start the game. Press fire to activate gyroscope. Let's go. Imprisoned Capricorn. Select constellation. I don't know if I picked the astronomy one or the other. I guess I picked the astronomy one.
It looks like it because it says constellation.
Yeah. Look at this. You can choose between all these. It's pretty cool. I like the effects.
And they made the
They made the constellation and everything. That's so cool. I don't know them well enough to verify if they actually are accurate, but it looks cool.
I don't know anything about constellations.
All right, let's start with Capricorn because that's what it started me on. So maybe it's the easiest. I have no idea. It's usually best to start with the default when a game gives you options like that, in my opinion. All right, look at this. This is nice. Wow. Let's get this thing. There it is. I think I got hit. Maybe I didn't. Oh, now I got hit. For sure. Mine says Tempest 2000. Well, this student was actually the professor, Ryan. The same guy who made Vectman, the person who was teaching the class. Yeah, I used to like Gyrus quite a bit for Commodore. Very cool. Okay, we get to travel. Yeah, here we go. We're traveling. Okay. 2 warps to Capricorn. Something different now? What are those things? I guess those are asteroids or something. Or we could get into the whole discussion of asteroid versus meteor again. Oh, I was hoping I could sneak in front of that thing real fast and shoot it, but I overestimated my ability there. And that time I just screwed up. Alright, so that was... I only have 2 lives, I guess. Yeah, Ryan says best game so far. This is gyroastrology, not gyrostronomy. Why don't we check the difference? I think I was literally thinking...
it's like astrology, which is like...
That's why it gives you the...
astronomy. Yeah.
Right, I think the only difference is it gives you constellations that you're traveling through instead of planets. But let's check it out. And you can play the other game if you want to.
I do.
Here you go. This is gyrostronomy now.
So there's just
just use 4 to shoot, essentially.
And what does the other button do?
1 and 2 reset the game, it says.
Okay, well I won't hit that.
Yeah, you probably just want to hit 4.
There's some major.
That's a constellation. I don't know. Yeah, so it's just different constellations. In any case, it's the same game, basically. And I forget if I read Brian's message already, but he says best game so far. And I think I agree.
I got the bullets mixed up with the stars.
I'm gonna play with the camera a bit, see if I can make it look even awesomer. You're dead.
I'm dead.
Game over.
Try one more time.
Yeah, go for it. Ryan says Atari Jaguar is a bad system, but I stand by Tempest 2000 is a great game. Okay. I would like to get my Jaguar working and try some like homebrews or the games that people say are good that I haven't played before.
Some weird names. Lyra, Hydra, Centaurus. Andromeda. The entire galaxy of Andromeda. Cassiopeia, Orion, Cygnus? Cygnus? Or some minor. I don't know my constellations very well.
Reworks Ursa Major. Yeah, I played this on Commodore, so I have some experience.
Bullets that you're kidding me.
Wasn't for those pesky bullets.
I would have gotten shot if it wasn't for those pesky bullets.
Turning down the volume a little. I think it's a little on the high side. With my no hand. And he's playing.
I'm not here.
You're dead.
I did 1%.
Alright. Cool. And that is a little of gyrostronomy and gyroastrology. Reading Zoroastra. What shall we play next? Back to the webpage. How about I pick something at random and we don't read the manual? Let's just do it. Get into something completely unexpected. We're going to play Roadrunner. Here we go. Oh, it's called Vectrex Project. You start on difficulty 1, 2, 3. Press 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Is that a guy at the bottom? I guess so.
I think so.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Okay. I think I'm lifting my legs up, or I press 1 and I teleport to the center.
Wait, just read the controls.
Okay, 3 is to duck.
I guess that's jumping.
1 teleports you to the center. I thought I was jumping, but I guess I couldn't do it. Let's try again. Duck. No. Yes. I ducked. Duck. Duck, goose. Jump. I think the low ones you can jump. What is this? I don't know what that was. Hangman? Yeah. Duck.
Goose.
Hide. Hide again. Hide some more. What is that thing? You want to try it?
Wait. 4. What's the controls? So it's
4 is jump, and 3 is duck. Did you pick? You must have picked a higher difficulty.
2.
And I think it's 1 teleports you to the center. I don't know why that's a button that does that, but it seems to be the case. Duck.
Jump.
Let me get some camera adjustments.
Duck. Goose. What? Game over?
Game over. You're dead.
Wait, how did I die?
I bet Ryan has a very high opinion of this game. Let's see his comment. He said, was there a blackjack game? Actually, there was. Why don't we try that? I don't remember if the professor made that or not. Let me check it out. Not the professor. I definitely want to try the count, by the way. There's a chess game by the professor. Let's see. What were we looking for? Sorry. Blackjack, right?
Blackjack.
Looking for it.
We play a whole game of chess.
Here we have darts. Let's just go to the menu. Here we go. Blackjack 2021. We can now look at a manual. Okay, where is the blackjack manual? Here we go, blackjack. Project complete. Concept art. Yeah, you're basically playing blackjack. There's no manual. Alright, so if you look at the screenshot, we don't have the overlay because, obviously, but if you look at the overlay in this image, I don't know if you can see it. Let me slide this over. We have, I guess the first, wait. Okay, it looks like 4 is to stand, 3 is to draw. I guess 1 and 2 are to select the meaning of an ace. So when you get an ace in blackjack, I'm not sure if you know, Rob, you can double as an 11 or a 1. And I think it's saying that you press 1 or 2 to select which one you want to use.
Just, whichever one was better was automatic.
Yeah, that's usually how it works in the software games. But not this one, I guess. Maybe that was a little complex to implement or something. Oops. Get out of here. Alright, so let's just try it.
Maybe they want to give you the option to mess up.
The option to mess up, yes. And Ryan said, be curious if they support split and double. Probably not. Well, we'll see, I guess. Double down. Blackjack. Okay, well. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay. 3.
What? 3.
I don't know what's happening.
8.
Oh, it's saying my total at the bottom. 16. I'm hitting stand though. Oh no, stay is 4. Okay, so I hit and I have 16. Alright, 16 is a terrible number generally. I'm gonna hit stand. But now it says 8.
Is your opponent?
Tie. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna hit. I have 8. Hit again. I have 14. I guess I'll hit again. I got 22. I busted. Okay, so I lost, I guess. I'm not sure what it's telling me at the top exactly.
The time.
I guess. Hit. I have 9. I have to. It's weird. You start with no cards and you hit starting from 0. That's really weird, actually. I have 15. That's one of those things where what do you do? I'm gonna stand, I guess. But then nothing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, I got a 10. Another 10, so I'm going to stand now.
Keep going.
And now it shows 10 and 7. I guess the dealer got 10 and 7, and then 7's a 24, and I won.
Oh, that's the score at the top, I think.
Yeah, maybe I won 1 and...
Wait, did you lose 1?
I think I lost at least 1.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to hit. So 7, hit. Now I have 9. Hit. 11, hit again. I have 20, I'm going to stand. He's got a 5 and an ace, and another ace, 7, another ace, 8, another ace, 9.
What?
And a 10, 19, so I won that. Yeah, it needs better, it's doing the math. This is another thing that's hard to do when you're writing any kind of software application or even a game. You have to display the information and pace it right and stuff like that. Yeah, and it needs to be something saying you won, or this is, ideally it would say, show both hands on the screen at the same time, so I can see mine versus his, and it would say dealer busted or whatever.
This seems like it'd be more fun to make than play.
Kind of. All right, so I have
whatever that is.
It's a king or something. So it's an 8. It's a 10. Another one. So now I'm gonna stand. He got 5 and a 10 is 15 and a 2 is 17, and I won. So I think I won 3 times. Is what it's telling me at the top. And I guess I lost 1. I don't know. I feel like I lost more than 1. 2, 4, 9. Lego brick. So that's 19. I'm gonna stand. He got 4. Another 4 is 8. Another 4 is 12. And I don't know what happened then, but I won. Did he stand at 12?
That doesn't make sense.
5, 14. I busted, so I lost. And I don't see that 1 increment, so maybe that's not what I thought it was. Alright, I'm going to stop playing this. Alright, what shall we do next? Let's get into another student's game that looks good. I want to find a student game that looks actually kind of intriguing.
The Heist.
The Heist?
That's the name of one of the games.
Want to try that one?
I don't know.
The Heist for the Ultimate Sandwich. Yeah, that sounds good. I like sandwiches. Alright, let's check the manual. The Heist for the Ultimate Sandwich. My game. The Heist for the Ultimate Sandwich is designed to be played with the built-in control panel only. I can't use other ones? Button 1, NA. Button 2, NA. Button 3, using gadgets. Button 4, jumping. Okay, so we got jumping and gadgets. Background story. The French food connoisseur, Yves, heard rumors about the world's greatest dish, the ultimate sandwich. To get it, he must infiltrate the top-secret military facility, Area 52, which is guarded by high-tech security cameras. Yves must evade all security cameras and obstacles to get to the ultimate sandwich. Fortunately, his good friend Kevin gave Yves a gadget, which will help him on his way to the ultimate sandwich.
At least they're only guarded by cameras, so they can't really do anything.
Or if it's like that other game, it'll be, by the way, there's also robots and UFOs.
Yeah. Or the cameras just have, like, guns attached to them.
Or, by the way, there's machine guns mounted on the cameras and they'll kill you. Alright, as soon as the camera spots you, you're instantly dead. Now, gameplay, use the joystick to move left to right, button 4 to jump, and button 3 to use the gadget. The gadget is used to retract or expand platforms. That sounds interesting. To clear a level, the player must evade all security cameras and get to the exit door. When the player gets into the field of view of a camera or falls into a pit, the level is restarted. Expanded platforms can be used to block cameras or to be walked on. There are 2 types of cameras, static and cameras which turn on and off. The game is won when Yves reaches the ultimate sandwich. To restart, press reset. Alright, that's about it, I guess. Interesting. It does sound kind of intriguing. I mean, I like the sandwich theme too. So let's go on our quest for the ultimate sandwich, Rob Bob. Let us flip out overlays. For this game, we're going to use Scramble.
Scramble's overlay.
Scramble's overlay. Because why not? Alright. Which year was the sandwich game?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's find it. Heist, here we go. Heist for the ultimate sandwich. The French food Oh, we got the whole story here. Look at this.
What? French food connoisseur?
Wow.
We already read this.
Yeah.
I go back to school in September 6th, so in a month exactly.
Ultimate sandwich. Look at this. This is awesome. You know what they should do? They should make it scroll Star Wars style.
Yeah. Make it go further away.
Alright. Level 1. Alright. Here we are. I'm going to get this sandwich.
You can get to that door.
That was easy. Is there any sound here? Yes, no. Press 4.
They didn't say it was guarded by pits.
Alright. Oh.
But I wish I still had 5 months.
Okay, I didn't think I made that, but I did. Level 4. Press 3. Okay, so I did something to the platform. I don't quite...
Oh, that's the gadget. Which expands and retracts.
Yeah, but that just put a slash through it. What does that mean? Nope, I fall through it. Okay.
That means it's not there.
Yeah, you can toggle it back and forth. But you still fall through it.
No.
Okay. That's not a security camera, is it?
Oh, wait. You have to jump in the middle of it or something? It's like off?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just off.
Yeah, the animation for the character is pretty cool. Oh.
You have to turn them on.
Oh. I see. You gotta do
wall jumping.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a security camera. Look, it shows you their field of vision. This one goes on and off.
Wait. Okay.
Too bad the gadget can't like disable the cameras. Hold on.
Whole screen moves when it changes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Whoa.
I guess don't hold right when you're going through doors.
Look at that. The platform block.
I think this is student, right?
Yeah, this is a student game. Pretty impressive for a student game.
Go.
Ah, a moment too soon. Hold on. How am I supposed to time that?
You don't have to time it. You just have to go fast.
Let me look at this again.
Because the right one isn't on a timer.
Oh yeah, I can block it.
So you just have to jump and then flick the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray. What?
Sandwich.
The sandwich! The sandwich! Yeah! The sandwich! You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play. It's a pretty quick game.
Yeah, that's cool. It takes like 1 minute. They could add more levels, but that's fine. I would give this, if I were the professor, I mean, I don't know how he grades, you know. It could be he considers technical things more than is it a good game per se. But I thought it was pretty solid and creative. And it doesn't seem buggy. There is some wonkiness with the video, but again, I'm not sure if that's just my Vectrex.
You could use it probably like a few more levels.
Yeah, probably. I could definitely see more complexity in some levels. Make them hard. And I think the whole premise is humorous, and you know, you're trying to get a sandwich, and the security cameras is a cool touch. You gotta press the 3 button. That's probably the only thing I don't like. I would say is it's just unintuitive the way the platforms work with the slash through them means they exist, otherwise they don't. I'm not sure that's great, but you get the hang of it after screwing up once or twice. Impossible mission for Vectrex. Yeah, they could make more elaborate levels. Add some more. This is the most elaborate one. This is just right before the sandwich, right? I think level 10 they just get the sandwich.
And then
that's it. It's more like a demo. That's cool. I like it. All right, that was the heist for the ultimate sandwich. Ultimate sandwich. All right, so thanks for joining. Whoever just joined, we're just playing games for Vectrex Academy, which is Professor Pierre Johannsen's. He it's his course. He runs a course at a university in Germany, and he has his students make Vectrex games. So that's what we're checking out tonight, and we're also checking out the professor's games, his own games. So why don't we try another game from the professor? I'm interested in the Count. So let's jump to the webpage again. What I'm doing is I'm pulling up the webpage to check out each game's manual and the basic synopsis and stuff. So this is a game that was originally an educational example for students back in 2017. It grew out of hand and evolved into a full-fledged Vectrex game. He grew tired of it and could not bring himself to finish the last 2% of the project, so he buried it, the whole thing in the crypt, locked the basement door, and did not think of it for a long time. And I heard just like last week that he finished this game. The coffin was wide open. The creature was alive. Beware the rise of the Count. How to play. Greetings, visitor, and welcome to my castle. Welcome to my castle. Come in and enter at your own risk. I am the Count, and I love to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Easy, isn't it? It's as simple as that. Let us play a little game. We will play for a price. Nothing much, just your soul. All you have to do is count. Make no mistakes and you will live. Miscount and your days are numbered. If you can count all the rooms in my castle, then I will let you go. There are numerous rooms in my castle, and they are not all accounted for. You might encounter strange things on your way, and you must count them all. Don't be afraid, I am your counterpart, ha ha ha, and I will always be close. I only want your best. I have played this game countless times before, and I have never lost count. Now get ready and take a bow. After all, I am the Count, and you can always count on me. That is awesome.
Just count as much as possible.
The objective: count, shoot all the numbers from lowest to highest before the clock strikes midnight. Joystick left to right moves sideways. Joystick up down, accurately draw a bow and use 4 to release. Okay, so you're going to pull back on the joystick to draw your bow, and then 4 to fire. Button 1 is to pause game, 2 is to reload the bow immediately. Auto reload takes longer. 3 is to move at double speed, and 4 is to hold and release to draw the bow and shoot. Alright, let's go for it. So all that talk about counting, and we're actually shooting. Hey Stu, how's it going? And Stu says, I played The Count. It's a Scott Adams adventure game. And he said, no, so this is the Count Von Count from Sesame Street. I guess so. Okay, that is one of the Per Johannsen games. Do you want to play or not?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. I'm making him be the Count guinea pig.
Who the controls?
Oh, let me turn off this web browser. Sorry about that. 4. Hey, listen. Smoke on the water. Okay. 4. You hold 4 to hold and release the bow. I thought it said down was part of that action too. 3 is to move fast. 2 is to reload your bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have to shoot the numbers in order. So you want to start with the 1. In case you didn't know 1 comes first.
I did not know that. You know that now.
There's the Count. What's he doing when he comes by? Just mocking you or something?
Oh, he's making numbers
Oh,
appear.
no, you count.
Do I have to go to 1 now?
I think so.
See if I can shoot him.
Now you have until the clock reaches midnight. Now it's about 4 o'clock, it looks like.
No.
You do have to reload your bow at some point. It says if you reload manually, it goes faster than if you auto-reload.
Can I go to 4 now? No.
Oh, no, the 2 appeared.
This I don't lose.
Yeah, you just waste time because your arrow bounces off. This is fun.
It's hard to hit them.
Hey, Victor Steerup, how's it going? Victor Steerup says,
Almost out of time.
got here at 1 hour 50 minutes. Yeah, we've been streaming for a while. Usually I do the stream for something like 3 hours, but we play it by ear kind of.
Oh, midnight.
Is that the Phantom of the Opera? Yeah. Alright, what else are we saying here? Stu is sending a lot of messages involving counting. 1, 2. Ryan says, still hoping Mark makes a Fitbit Vectrex watch face. Sure, I'll try. Alright, let's see if I can do any better. It's actually, you gotta get the timing right.
Yeah, it's hard to time it.
Oh man, it is hard. Yeah. Oh, does it go harder if you hold it for longer? It does.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, you get killed by the arrow falling down. I didn't realize that. Dude. I don't know why smoking on the water, but I love it. Okay. Try this again. Nope. This is hard. The Count's throwing crap at me, too. Ah, damn it. Oh. I can't even get 1. There we go. 2. Let's get it.
Need to pick up the pace.
Ah.
Easier to use quarter of your time.
Damn it. Just gotta pick up the base. He made one comeback, that Jerko count.
I would have won if he didn't do that, probably. Maybe not. I don't know.
There we go. Let's go to 3. No, go away, count. Yeah, I killed him. I shot him.
And 4. 5.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little better at this. Go away, count.
You can also do that, I guess. The arrows. I don't know if that works very well.
Yeah, die, mofo. Alright, we're getting there.
2 left.
It's easier if you hold it down all the way, but just because it's good to be...
No.
If you can hold it down as long as you want, just like for a moment or not, but the speed varies with that.
You did it.
The Halloween theme now. Well, this is... Ryan, this is another one by the professor himself. So it's not a student game. I like how it had the variation on the Mindstorm theme right there. That's a total, like, love letter to Vectrex geeks. Okay, now we're popping balloons in order. Okay. This is fun.
Not in order.
Yeah. Get out of here, Jerko. Ah, too slow. Oh.
What? Oh, because you hit it before it was ready.
It was like dark or something? It looked like it was dark.
Yeah, because you hit that one earlier.
Oh. So it gets disabled for a little bit. If you hit the wrong one.
So this 8's going to be like that too, I think.
Okay. Picking up the pace a little bit. 5 is back. Screw you, count. I think this professor should stop teaching and just make games full time. He makes pretty cool games. Yeah, just timing was a little off there. Oh,
you hit it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're right, Stu. I can't count.
He was just guessing.
When it's not in the right order, I'm just totally clueless. Oh, here comes the bat. Count in bat form. Alright. So now what do we have? They're like hot air balloons this time. Oh, this is challenging because we have 2 layers to it. Oh, man. Yeah, where's 2? Oh, right here.
Bottom.
Damn. The number disappeared. I knocked the number off because I hit the wrong one.
So now you have to
remember what it was? Oh, snap.
What it was.
Yeah,
I think it was 7.
I guess process of elimination will work. Yeah, it's 7. But if you screw up too many times...
Yeah, then you're just guessing.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So it wasn't obfuscating it. You have to hit it again to, like, bring the number back.
Just like last time.
Take that count. Ryan says this game is now my favorite. I agree, Ryan. This one's cool. And very Halloween-y, too. Okay, now we have an interesting pattern here. What's this going to do? Okay, we're shooting bats. And they fly around, of course.
It's like the last thing, but more.
I mean, they're very wide, though.
Yeah.
I guess it means the ones you don't want to hit will be easier to hit as well. Okay, 1, 3.
5. No, 4.
You can't count, can you?
No, never learned.
Oh, I went through him.
At least it missed everything else.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill the count. Okay, what's next? Room 5. Oh, it's the ghost from Beckman.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Two. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what?
The numbers high. I don't know.
I wasn't memorizing them.
Shoot. Oh. All right. Oh, I'm dead.
Dude.
All right. That was fun.
That was a good game.
The count. Thank you, Payer Johannsen, for all the entertainment.
High five. It says, because it's your high school.
Would you like to try again or play something else?
Okay,
we're going to move on. Where can I buy that game? You can get it.
Free as long as you have a Vectrex.
It is free. You can go to, just search for, I'll show you the webpage because I've been showing it a lot anyway. Search for Vectrex Academy, actually, and you'll find it. So let's reset and check another game to play. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm showing the website and picking games from there and going over the manual and stuff. We have 4 years of student games to play, and also we have the professor's games. The professor's games are the best so far. I don't blame the students. They're under time constraints and they don't have a lot of experience under their belt. But yeah, the professor's games do seem to be the best so far.
What's it chess like? Is it just chess?
I could show you. I loaded that one once. It was one of the games that because my video config is not perfect, it looks really bad. But he said his goal here was to make it so it always runs at 50 frames per second. I believe he said, yeah. So that was kind of what he was trying for. And it actually has different levels of AI, which are pretty impressive sounding. So we could fire up that game quick and just see what it's like. I don't really intend to play a full-fledged game of chess, though. So yeah, and Ryan says play the breakout one. So I'll do that after I try the chess game real quick.
King's Chess.
And the liberty of the sing. So you can choose humanoid, random moves, AI1 Whopper, AI2 HAL 9000, AI3 Deep Thought, AI4 Univac, AI5 Skynet, AI6 MCP, and that's it.
They don't even have stockfish.
Alright, I'm going to do white side humanoid and black side random moves.
What's humanoid?
Setup.
This humanoid just means player.
Yeah, I mean player. Well, you can calibrate. That might actually help the video look better.
Oh.
Let's see what that looks like. Yes, this is what it looks like normally, I guess. And you can press 1 or 2 to adjust left and right.
It's hard to tell the difference between the bishops and the knights.
Oh. 4. It says 4. I guess 4 just means to get out of there. Okay. So yeah, you can adjust it a little bit at least. But yeah, you can see the shapes look kind of way.
I mean, tried to make it 50 frames.
Yep.
So you can't have too many shapes.
Again, I think part of it is my Vectrex, though. So you can, you got a mouse cursor. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think I would ever actually want to play chess on a Vectrex, but I like it in theory, kind of. So you can move the pawn like this. Now he's gonna go.
King's pawn opening.
He moves his pawn, and I guess this is a knight, so you could do something like this. Ta-da! All right, I'm not gonna really play.
What if you try to do a legal move?
An illegal move? I'm sure it stops you, but let's try it. So what if I try to move this pawn now that he's already moved 2?
If you try to
2 again, it just doesn't respond,
okay.
Which is fine. It's hard to tell what you're looking at. I agree, Stu. Or Ryan. And Stu said, I didn't realize so many people love the Vectrex. Oh yeah, it's got quite a cult following. You should go on the Facebook groups too. It's called Vectrex Fan Unite. They have something like 5,000 users. And yeah, it's a big fan club for Vectrex. But let's reset that. And Ryan requested the Breakout-like game. Which year was that from? Let me take a look here. Let me know if you see it, Rob. Brick Breaker, I guess was it.
Probably.
A project canceled. Maybe there was another one.
Didn't we accidentally click this?
I think we did accidentally click one. Do you remember the name, Ryan?
I don't remember.
I'm going to keep looking on the website as long as I'm waiting for any info from maybe Ryan. Blocks. There we go. From year 2019. Let's do it. BLOX.
Blocks.
So you have these arranged by the year. There we go. Blocks.
2019. Blocks.
Yeah, that's right. I accidentally launched this before. It says to start the adventure, press launch. Level 1. Okay.
Got a big.
Yeah, it's a big paddle.
Let's hope that's accurate.
Wow, they use the maximum brightness. I don't know if you can really see it that well on the stream, but they use the maximum intensity for this ball. It's like really cool looking.
It's
almost too bright.
It changes color when it goes up.
That's because of the overlay.
Because of the overlay.
Right. Oh wow, it looks so cool when it's set to the maximum brightness. It leaves like this trail that I think you don't see on the stream. That's one of the things about Vectrex is a thing that you kind of have to see in person. Rise as he sees is very bright. Okay, that's cool. That's one of the things that actually drew me to the Vectrex when I saw it for the first time. It's just like you just don't see anything that looks quite like that. And I always tell the story, but I saw this at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo 3 years ago now, and they're having another one of those in a week from now, I believe. I think they stopped. They canceled it the last 2 years, I believe.
It's COVID,
and now they're back. I'm not sure I'm gonna go, but I did enjoy myself last time. And yeah, just discovering the Vectrex for me was like life changing. He was there. Yeah.
I tried a Virtual Boy.
That's right. That
I
gives you a
didn't get
headache.
nauseous, but it's just weird. It started like bending down.
Hey Vectrexer, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Chris Vectrexer, I was showing Ryan here. Maybe he already told you that room that you posted on the Vectrex group, where you had the 4 display stands and the Vectrexes on them and the lighting and everything. I thought that was so cool. Excuse me. So here's our little breakout type game.
This is a very horizontal ball.
The paddle is way too big, I think. It's
Oh, it's 2.
Okay. I just lost it. Whoop.
That is 2.
Unfortunately, sometimes you just can't get both of them.
Yeah. Well, as long as you get at least one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There we go.
Right.
And Ryan says he's jealous of Vectrexer's room. So those are like the real display stands, Vectrexer, like they used to have in the stores, I guess. I think I've seen those on eBay going for like astronomical amounts. Oops. Level 5. Yeah, this is not the professor's game. This is a student game. I definitely think this is quality for one of the student games.
Stu says he'll be at the Retro Gaming Expo on Monday.
Cool.
He's asking if we can come.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I didn't plan for it, but yeah, maybe we'll have to plan for it. I only heard about it like yesterday. And maybe today even the Twitter account I mentioned that they're going to be back. I think after 2 years of absence. It's funny, I ran into like 3 different friends I hadn't seen in a while there.
Was Kevin there?
Yeah, we went out with Kevin together.
Yeah.
Oh no, we met him there.
I should.
So look, I have a smaller paddle now. Okay. So Rob Bob has to go soon, and I have to go with him. Long story, but I'd say we play one more game.
Yeah, sure.
Look how tiny my paddle is now. Can you read some chat messages to me? What did Victor say?
Victor says a cedar paddle got smaller at level 4.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller now. Look at it. So it's actually.
And Stu says, not perhaps. You live on Long Island, lazy man.
I just totally screwed up.
He's telling us to be there.
Okay, we'll be there. Vectrex says another photo with normal lighting might get posted later. Normal lift would highlight the appearance difference. Okay, I look forward to your pictures, Mr. Chris Vectrex. But yeah, we do have to wrap up soon. I usually like to go 3 hours, then I let 3 hours extend to 3.5 or whatever, but looks like we're going to have to cut it at about 2 and change today. And I don't know, shall we try Rotor by the Professor? Rotor? Let's check that one out. It looks like a puzzle game or something. So Rotor is a number sorting puzzle type game for Vectrex.
Okay.
How to play each level of the game shows a given set of numbers arranged around a set of rotors. Each number is attached to one or more rotors. The rotors then start turning for a couple of seconds and the numbers are scrambled. The aim now is to sort all the numbers. It's like the count again. To sort all the numbers in ascending order within a limited amount of time. The player can rearrange the numbers by controlling and turning the rotors. This might be too heavy for my end of the evening tiredness, but we'll see. Ascending order of the numbers on the screen goes from left to right and top to bottom, just like reading the lines on a page of a book. The brightness of a number indicates whether it is already in the correct position, bright or not, dark. Okay, it might be a thing we just have to jump into. It's like the words are like not all sinking in.
Too many words.
The active rotor is selected by means of the joystick and indicated by highlighting and a center dot. Buttons 1 and 2 cause the active rotor to turn clockwise, and 2 and 1 and 2 are counterclockwise. I think this is supposed to be 3 and 4 are clockwise. All right, let's jump into it. The count was a favorite, yeah. Yeah, we played the count Vectrex. That was fun. Did you play that one yet? All right, let's find Rotor. Here it is. Playing popcorn. Mode 1. I think that's what it's called. Programmed by P. Johannsen. All right, here we are. So what the heck are we doing? Oh man.
What do you do? Okay, so you're trying to get the numbers.
Like use a joystick. Do you use the joystick? Wait. Solve.
Okay, so now you go.
Okay, you can.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So you have to rotate them.
Okay. 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 I get the idea.
Bubble sort.
Bubble sort, essentially, yes. Okay.
This looks like crap.
Okay. So you said it looks like crap. Yeah, I thought the count was very fun too, Vectrex.
No, but now it's not just. It's different.
Want to try it?
Yep. What are the controls?
1 and 2 are to rotate one direction, and 3 and 4 are the other.
I don't know where I'm supposed to start. Just assume here.
Do. I think this has potential. Stu says it looks like this is like a mini game from a better game. This is like one of your 7th guest puzzles or something, Stu.
What? I don't know.
I think it's not the way you think.
What?
Like maybe 4
I
has to
don't
go
know
where
how
8
it's
is.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, let's play something else. Our brains are too tired.
Probably should have paid attention at the beginning.
Well,
more. I don't know.
I think you were assuming order means one thing and it actually
see, it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Alright, let's play something that's shooty real quick. Something stupid. One last game. Let's see. Should we try
Space_S.
something with a tank? Let's play this thing with a tank. This is
at.
It's Tank At. This is a student game. It's probably called Tank Attack. Let's just play it. Uh-oh. What happened?
Whoa. It doesn't look good.
Okay, it had a brain fart. A chip fart. I don't know. Tank attack.
Tank attack.
Yeah, Vectrex. This is a night of Vectrex Academy games. We're playing Per Johannsen's games and his students' games as well. So his games are definitely more polished and usually better, but also we're playing his students' games. And some of them are alright, most of them are not, but but this is Tank Attack. Let's go. Engine started, fire.
Fire.
Okay, so we're using 1 and 2 to rotate our turret. Oh, they bounce. The shots bounce. 3. Oh, 4 is to lay a mine, I think.
Okay.
Oh, we can come down here. Oh.
You got
Okay,
it with the
kill.
mine.
The students will love this video. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, they might love this. Hopefully, I'm not talking too much crap about bad ones.
Yeah.
But I am trying to express that I'm sympathetic at the same time that I know, I've been to college and you have to get a big project done in one semester. You're not going to be taking your time and polishing a product, your project. So I am impressed by pretty much everything in that context, that they're even decent playable
I
games.
really like that sandwich game.
The sandwich
Made
game
that.
was fun, yeah. Oop, I keep hitting the wrong button. Shoot. Bounce.
Miss.
I can't shoot because they're bouncing. Okay, there we go. Did I die? Or did I kill him? I guess I got. Oh, no.
There's 2 now. Put a mine at the entrance right there.
Yeah. But I want to come around here. Really slow shots. Look at this.
They shot each other. Maybe there should be some difference between you and the enemy.
Vectrex says, I am happy with all of their work. Impressive that some of them come into this class cold, then leave us a game to enjoy. Very true. And I was also, as I was mentioning earlier, in a common, I don't know this particular university or I've never been to Germany, but I went through a computer science program, and you're learning modern stuff for the most part. You're not learning how to program on a machine with extremely limited capabilities and tiny bit of RAM. And you're learning things like Java or Python these days, and this is really low level basically compared to what they're generally taught. And so that's impressive as well. Oh, I went through that. Oh, I'm gonna die. Right. Okay.
Wait, they go through? Okay.
So on this level, at least you can shoot through these walls. It seems like. Oh.
Move.
Oh no. Oh. Take that. Oh. Oh man. Yeah.
It's coming. He had a bullet being shot at you.
And Vectrex said, I love The Floor is Lava. Is that one of these student games? Should I be trying that one? This guy actually have to drive him away from here. Far away. No. I drive him to his mom's.
In 2 years, I can drive myself.
2 years you can drive. Oh, God help us.
Then no one on the streets will be safe.
Alright.
I think he shot himself.
I think so. Weapons loaded, engine started fire. This isn't bad. This is pretty good. And again, in the context of a student project, awesome stuff. Can you shoot me? Yeah, some of the walls, I guess it depends on the level. The shots can go through them or not.
Ryan's talking about when I get a car.
Yeah, streets will run red with stovetop Steve's victims. Oops.
So the darker ones, I think you can shoot through.
Oh, are they different in brightness?
Yeah, you see the bottom one?
Let me try
And the
that.
top one?
I think you're correct.
You just can't drive over them. They're like pits or something.
I'm surprised they hit him there. I might get him right here. Nah.
Just keep getting that angle and eventually you'll hit them.
Yeah, I could just kind of do this. Oh.
Almost. What?
I think it's
that
dying right before it hits there.
Yeah.
Before it hits you.
Probably just go in. I said you should probably just go in.
Yeah. Oh, is this 2-player? No, I don't think it is. I think it's a single player in the title screen. Oh.
Whoa. These guys are faster.
Winner, 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 chicken dinner.
You get the goblet.
Get the goblet of
victory.
tank blood. Yeah, it's a single
Filled
player.
with blood.
This should be 2-player. That'd be cool.
What's a single player?
Shall we check this floor is lava real quick? Is that a game? Or I don't think I saw that one. They actually took down all the games prior to 2019, unfortunately, so I don't have access to those. Well, all right, I do have to get this guy out the door, so I'm going to have to abort here. It's too bad because things start to ramp up here as far as viewers and the chat. We got 1,600 viewers, actually.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks, Stu and Ryan and Vectrexer and Brandon and Victor. Victor was a newcomer. Victor Steer Up. And yeah, so this stream I do. And Mr. Arturo is here. Cool. And yeah, so I do this stream. We do this stream usually. Sometimes it's just me. We do it the first Saturday of every month. And so next time will be September, obviously. I can't believe we're getting this deep into the year. And yeah, we'll see if I still have some Merry Vectmas unboxings to do. This time I showed off. It was only Ryan here watching, I believe, but I got a vinyl wrap for the Vectrex. So maybe I will install that sometime soon. And what did Stu say? Cradle Aviation Museum, not Saturday, Sunday. All right, I got to figure out stuff with my wife schedule-wise, but I think we could probably come at least one of those days. But Stu's going to be there Sundays.
Sunday.
All right, so yeah, have a good night, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Take
Goodbye.
care.